It's about commitment to our community.
Holidays running you ragged? With complimentary Ford pickup and delivery.
Hello? Santa? Here to pick up your Bronco?
We can pick up your car, service it,
Hey, buddy.
and bring it right back.
Thank you.
So you can get some well-deserved rest.
Right now, get a $20 rebate on the Works package, including a synthetic blend oil change and more. Hurry, offer ends January 5th, 2026. See your local Ford dealer.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Huggins Peel.
At Parker's Kitchen, get our new breakfast meal deal: a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit, a hot coffee, and a crispy hash brown for just $5.99 at Parker's Kitchen.
Live from Augusta, you're watching News 12 at 6 o'clock.
A tower of smoke rising from the Augusta National Golf Club today could be seen for miles. What we know tonight.
And what if we got rid of Georgia's income tax? It could mean more money in your wallet, but at what cost? How it could affect you tonight.
Thank you for watching News 12 at 6 o'clock on WRDW, now streaming live on WRDW+. I'm Wrdw.
And I'm Zaina Halliburton. We have those stories and more to get to tonight, but first a check on your forecast.
We'll send things over to your first alert chief meteorologist, Riley Hill. Riley, what are we looking at with some of the rain moving in?
Yeah, guys, it is going to be a very wet night and likely going to keep those rain chances in play for your Tuesday morning. So a heads up, we got a pretty good setup, not only for rain, but a pretty chilly rain. Temps will be in the 40s as this rain continues to fall into tonight. Area of low pressure tracking along a stalled front just south of us, and that is moving east. So rain chances will just continue to increase in coverage as we get later into tonight. Most likely after 9 p.m. for most spots. Currently speaking, just a few raindrops out there in some of our southern counties. Most of us are still dry and cloudy. But take a look at this. This is over the next 16 hours. Rain chances really ramping up across the area after 9 p.m., sticking around all night long and likely will be with us at least through around 9, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. So it is going to be very wet at times. And I think we got a good chance of seeing well over an inch, maybe close to 2 inches of rainfall across many locations in the CS area. So not only a cold rain, but a cold, heavy rain. And that heavier rain is expected to show up kind of by early tomorrow morning. Right now, we do have a marginal flood risk in effect for some of our Georgia counties, just maybe some isolated issues, but for the most part, this is very beneficial to us. I'll look at some more rain chances later in the week in just a bit.
Thanks, Riley. Today, smoke billowing out from the Augusta National Golf Club. This is video sent to us by a viewer around 11:10 this morning. You could see the smoke over the tree barrier on Washington Road. And this is what Augusta Fire says caused it, a generator. Thankfully, nobody was hurt and the area was able to be shut down and secured within an hour. By midday, the smoke was completely gone. And another fire this morning on Kissing Bower and Milledgeville roads, keeping Augusta firefighters busy. This is video taken by a viewer near the scene. You can see just how much smoke was coming out from this home. Thankfully, nobody was home when the fire started, and a pet was rescued from the scene. The home was declared a total loss. The cause of the fire is still under investigation tonight.
Well, did you go out this weekend for Small Business Saturday?
With Christmas now just 24 days away, it's a win-win. You get a unique gift to wrap up, and our local shops get your business too.
Your Audrey Dickerber joins us live from downtown Aiken, where there are plenty of local shops to choose from. Audrey, did you see a lot of bags in hand today or just window shopping?
Well, and Zaina, I actually saw a mixture of both tonight. And actually, I was tempted to buy a few things myself. But a lot of local business owners told me that leading up to now, they were unsure of what this holiday season would look like. But with the shutdown ending and events such as steeplechasing, growth in Aiken, they've seen more people come through their doors than ever before. What businesses hope to see and hear this holiday season.
I'm hoping that we'll keep the retail business alive because it's a whole nother experience.
But there was uncertainty on both sides of the checkout counter these last few months.
Since nobody knew what was going on and how long this was going to go on, it made it, a little bit, people were like, hanging on to their purses, so to speak.
Luckily, they've recently seen more foot traffic than ever before.
Black Friday was the largest sales day we've ever had in 15 years. It was a number we have never seen before. And Saturday, Small Business Saturday, was also definitely in our top, 10 days, but Friday was a blowout for sure.
Seeing growth in the amount of people coming to Aiken, especially downtown.
More and more people seem to be moving here. So, you know, I think downtown's starting to get more vibrant. There's more going on, and people are just, they love it.
So they're ready to set even more record numbers throughout the season.
We sold out of so many things last year. We weren't prepared for how busy it was going to be. So we got so much more inventory this year to prepare for, you know, the Christmas rush. And we were right doing that.
Encouraging more people to shop small, finding and experiencing something you can't anywhere else.
You can park your car, you don't have to get back in it, you can go to lunch, you can visit all our stores, experience, you know, the hustle and the bustle and the fun and the Christmas music and the lights. And I think people just really still want to do that, even though everything is just a click away.
And it's definitely starting to feel like Christmas down here in downtown Aiken, and there are lots of gift options. So if you're still looking for some gifts for people, definitely come down here.
And I really like what she said. You know, shopping now, it does get easier. It's just a click. But when you shop in person, not only are you supporting local, but it's also that interaction, right, with all of the staff and employees. And sometimes shopping is just fun. We have
It's
really
way better.
good places.
It's way better. I'm a person that likes to go in person and shop too as well. You get to touch everything, feel everything too. So it's a little bit different. A unique experience, right? Get off the internet a little bit. All right, if you live in Georgia, how would it sound to not pay state incomes updated with this?
New today, the Richmond County Sheriff's Office is looking for information on a deadly crash last month that happened at the intersection of Deansbridge Road and Morgan Road at 3 in the afternoon, November 12th. The vehicles involved were a black 2015 Dodge Ram and a red 2016 Ford Escape. Anyone who witnessed the accident or has video footage should call the Richmond County Sheriff's Office. Information can be submitted anonymously.
Tonight in North Augusta, leaders are debating a golf cart ordinance that's drawing mixed reactions. Right now, they're allowed to drive during the day as long as they're not on a main road, but leaders are debating whether to allow them to drive at night, too.
Your Ethan Hunter joins us live from North Augusta now. Ethan, this is a proposal you've been watching closely. What can you tell us?
Yeah, well, this all comes after South Carolina passed a law allowing municipalities to pass their own laws in terms of golf carts, and the mayor told me that citizens have been asking him to set restrictions on golf carts in the city for a little bit of time now. So this would include restrictions like having to be 16 and have a valid driver's license to drive a golf cart in the city, registered and insured golf carts only on the roads and only permitted on streets over 30 or under 35 miles per hour, 4 miles from registered addresses, how far you could take that golf cart. And then as far as nighttime, from dark to 11 p.m. So 11 p.m. is that cutoff time that, even with this ordinance, you would no longer be able to drive your golf cart. But you must have headlights, taillights, brake lights, and mirrors all active and working at night to drive those golf carts around the city. And there were some punishments for this as well in the ordinance, a maximum of a $100 fine or a maximum of 30 days in jail if you were found guilty of breaking one of these ordinances with the golf carts. So I have a couple more questions to ask leaders tonight as the meeting is going on, just on the third floor here in the city municipal building. But this is only the first reading, so we've got a little bit of time before this could become law. But this is when the city leaders usually ask questions and iron out some more details. So I'll have more answers for you on this ordinance tonight at 10 and 11.
Thanks, Ethan, for staying on top of this. Certainly something that's going to affect a lot of people out there. We know golf carts are very popular. So, of course, we'll be sure to keep our eyes out and what comes out of tonight's meeting on News 12 at 10 and 11. And still to come on this Miracle Monday, specialized equipment can mean the difference between life and death at Wellstar Children's Hospital. If you're looking to give, we have how you can make a huge difference coming up.
And it is going to be a wet start to our Tuesday morning. Not the best grade for the off-to-school forecast, but heading home, it does improve. We're expecting a dry Tuesday afternoon, but temperatures remain chilly. Have a look at that full forecast just after the break.
Time and Tip, brought to you by your First Alert weather team.
The News 1226 First Alert Radar Network.
With up to 10 times the resolution of other local radars and technology that can pinpoint right down to your street.
First just got faster.
When it comes to choosing a lawyer after an accident, local experience matters. I'm Austin Jackson. I've been helping accident victims in Augusta, Aiken, and the entire CSRA for over 10 years. And I'm ready to help you right now. Call Austin Jackson, the Augusta guy.
Stokes Hodges Ford is...
If you're not regularly treating your septic tank, you're risking a backup and significant repairs. Use Wrdw once a month. Simply add and flush to reduce monthly waste buildup by up to 20% and help prevent backups. Try Wrdw.
Christmas bells are ringing at the Dixie Belle Pizza Store at I-20 and Riverwatch Parkway. Come in today and get your Christmas tree cut fresh and direct from the farm. Dixie Belle's has pecans by the basket, bucket, or bushel, shelled, unshelled, and chocolate covered, plus homemade pecan pies. And don't forget the famous sourdough bread. Find fresh oranges, tangerines, and apples, plus gift baskets and more. The Dixie Belle Pizza Store has everything you need for an old-fashioned Christmas. Take exit 200 off I-20, located next door to the Waffle House.
We was riding down the highway, the logging truck turned, the logs came through, hit me in the head, and hit my daughter-in-law in the face. I had saw Austin's commercial on TV. I looked his number up on the internet, and he got right back to me.
Now, your First Alert weather with Chief Meteorologist Riley Hale.
Well, most of us are dry right now, but there is a good bit of rain that's going to be moving in from the west and pushing east. This is going to bring us some wet weather, most likely starting after around 9 p.m. for most spots. Let's go to our in-house model here. So by around 8, 9 o'clock, we're expecting better rain chances, mainly south of I-20. Those get closer towards the interstate by around 10, 11 o'clock, and then everybody is seeing the rain heading into the overnight hours. And the thing is, actually expecting the heaviest rain to show up most likely by early tomorrow morning. So this will impact that morning commute out there, ponding on roadways, low flood risk across the area, especially for just those really flood-prone areas. And likely going to see rain totals at least to an inch plus, maybe even close to 2 inches in a spot or two. So some very heavy rainfall to start off our Tuesday. That'll continue up until about 9, 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. Then it gradually just moves off towards the east, and we should be back to generally dry weather by lunchtime tomorrow. Looking good throughout our Tuesday afternoon and even most of our Tuesday night. So looking good for the North Augusta tree lighting ceremony out there tomorrow. Here's a look at those rain chances for the rest of the week. So the very rare 100% chance of rain heading into tonight and early Tuesday. We're back to dry weather by Wednesday, but starting late Thursday and really into our Friday and Saturday, those rain chances will return and potentially seeing up to an inch plus between Friday and Saturday as well. So it is looking like a much wetter weather pattern out there for the next 7 days, and temperatures also remaining chilly. We are going to stay below 60 degrees all the way through next Monday.
Thanks, Riley. When a child is fighting for their life, specialized equipment can mean the difference. And starting Thursday, you can help provide it. That's when the 25th annual iHeartMedia Cares for Kids radio and telethon is kicking off. If you choose to add Wellstar Children's Hospital of Georgia to your giving list, every dollar stays right here to help local kids.
It's the season of giving, and you can support a place that's making a difference in the lives of local children. Ashley Inman manages the therapy program at Wellstar Children's Hospital. She says what they do wouldn't be possible without the community support.
Radiothon is such a worthwhile endeavor to also give to. You will never regret being able to help these children that we serve here and being a part of their story just like we are.
Not only are you supporting kids, you're supporting the facility dogs, upgrading equipment, and employees like Ashley.
Radiothon does an excellent job of providing resources that we probably wouldn't otherwise have. Those could be toys, those could be equipment, those could be specific needs on some of our pediatric floors. And just to have those gifts each year is just so rewarding for our kids and for our staff to be able to rely on that year after year.
More than 100,000 kids receive care at Wellstar Children's Hospital each year, including the tiniest patients located inside the NICU. Nurse manager Mandy Poole says it takes specialized equipment to care for these babies.
All the money that's raised stays in the community, stays at the hospital, goes into our unit, goes directly into patient care. Not only are we able to purchase equipment with it, but we also get to purchase things that help with babies' development, like mobiles, swings, things that we can use every day for them.
Mandy says they're a level 4 NICU with 45 beds, helping babies for weeks to months and even up to a year.
Here at the Children's Hospital, we are patient family-centered care, which means that not only are we caring for the baby, but we're caring for the family as a whole. So we support mom and dad however we can, whole family. We welcome them, make sure that they are comfortable caring for their baby before they go home.
And when you make a donation to the hospital, you're caring for these families too.
Supporting the Radiothon could mean that you're supporting your neighbor, your best friend, your coworker, if their baby's here, if their child's here. And you just never know. You never know who you might be impacting with your donation.
The Radiothon and Telethon is Thursday, December 4th through Saturday, December 6th. You'll be able to make a donation by calling or texting the numbers on your screen or by giving online. We'll have that link on our website available on Thursday. And it's important to note that there's no donation too small. Every dollar really does matter when you're talking about how many kids are impacted by this hospital year after year.
And when you start looking at some of the videos and the pictures, you hear the stories from some of these families that are at the Children's Hospital of Georgia here. You know how much of an impact this hospital really makes in our community, right here in our own backyard too.
It really does, and I'm so happy to do the Miracle Monday stories month after month. You see these babies and you hear their stories, and then you're looking at them now just running around. They probably don't even know what they've been through, but thanks to the hospital, they're doing better now. And just like years prior, I will be live from the hospital during Telethon, speaking with families and telling you more about where your dollars go.
Authorized Generac dealer and serving the CSRA since 1986.
Welcome back in, folks. Looking at our Monday brag board, take a look at this giant largemouth. This is actually an 11-pound bass that Patrick caught in a local pond in Aiken County. How about that fish? That is in the double-digit club right there. That is very rare territory. Great fish, Patrick. And remember, if you want to get up on the brag board, you can scan that flow code on the right part of your screen, just under that Plunkett logo. It'll take you to a good spot on our website to submit those pictures very easily. But congratulations, Patrick. That is a fish of a lifetime right there. All right, remember, for tomorrow evening, we do have the North Augusta tree lighting ceremony. That's going to kick off at 5 p.m. at Calhoun Park. They're actually going to light the tree at a little after 6 p.m. tomorrow night. Our very own Will Rio, the master of ceremony there. Should be great weather. We got temperatures in the 50s falling into the 40s, so bundle up. You definitely will need the jacket, but luckily the rain chances are done with by tomorrow afternoon and to tomorrow evening. But for the rest of tonight, we are expecting high rain chances starting after 9 p.m. and lasting through at least around 10 a.m. tomorrow morning.
On Your Sideline, sponsored by Chandler Law Firm.
We've made it to December, and now it's put up or shut up time. Strom Thurmond and Bamberg Earhart are our last two teams standing in South Carolina, each of them with a chance to win a state title for the first time in over 20 years. We'll start in Bamberg, where Corey Crosby continues to impress as head coach. In 4 years with the Red Raiders, his team has never lost more than 3 games in a season. This year, the most impressive of them all. Bamberg rolls into the 1A state title game Friday night, still undefeated on the year. Their semifinal matchup, by far their closest call of the season. A 3-point win over Cross last Friday punched their ticket to Orangeburg, where they will face Lamar. A win Friday night would mark the program's first title since 1990, which is the program's only title in its 60-year history. The day after, Strom Thurmond faces Hampton County in the 2A state title game. The Rebs grinded out a 15-13 victory against Fairfield Central last Friday. Similar to Corey Crosby at Bamberg, head coach Andrew Webb has only led Strom for 4 years. This being the first season his team has managed to get past the quarterfinals. Strom enters Saturday's title game at 12-2 with a chance to grab the program's 3rd title and the first since 2005. A little fun fact here, Coach Webb was on the opposite end of that 0-5 win for Strom. The Rebs took down Clinton 21-3, where Webb served as an assistant coach.
All right, thanks, Joseph. Looking at our 3-degree guarantee brought to you by Tub Doctor. Our forecast, 55, actual high 54. Our new December charity is All In for Miller, a great organization that helps children battling pediatric cancer and improve their quality of life. So $50 more heading towards them. We'll have to look at that 7-day for you after the break.
Thanks for watching News 12 on your side.
Looking for something.
Well, Well, live look outside over the Savannah River, the 13th Street Bridge. We're dry right now here around the metro, but rain chances will start to increase after around 9 p.m. We're still at around 51 degrees, but temperatures will gradually drop into the 40s over the next several hours. And take a look at our rain chances. If you are heading out this evening, try to get the dog out before around 9 p.m. After 9, we're expecting the rain to be pretty widespread across the region and staying widespread all the way through the overnight hours and even through tomorrow morning. Not going to be an all-day rain event Tuesday, but just a very wet start to the day. Likely going to see the heaviest rain from this system passing through starting tomorrow morning, lasting up until about, say, 9, 10 a.m. After that time frame, once we get towards around the lunch hour tomorrow, most of that rain is out of here, and we are looking dry Tuesday afternoon into our Tuesday night. We're back to dry conditions all day long on Wednesday, but as we head later into the week, we're already starting to bring back more rain chances, potentially late Thursday, really ramping up the rain chances Friday, lasting into Saturday, and then looking a little bit drier as we close out the weekend on Sunday, but going to remain chilly, no highs above average through the next 7 days.
Thanks, Riley. We're back live on 26 News at 7.
And for News 12 at 10 and 11 o'clock. Thanks for watching.
America is...
Hey, it's Anna Christina with Roof Savers. If you own a home, you know your roof is one of your biggest investments, but replacing it can cost tens of thousands of dollars. That's why thousands of homeowners are choosing our patent-pending Renew It 17. With just one treatment, you can add up to 17 years of life to your roof without the mess or high cost of replacement. Now, here's the question we get all the time. Can I change the color of my roof and still get those 17 years? The answer is yes. With Renew It 17 Smart Color technology. Smart Color doesn't just refresh faded shingles, it uses high-performance technology to boost your roof's existing color or completely transform it with a brand new look. Your old, weathered roof can look new again at a fraction of the cost of replacement. And the best part, you get 17 more years of protection.
I really hated the color of our roof, and we could not afford a roof replacement. So Roof Savers' ability to come in and change the color of our roof at the fraction of the cost and give us 17 years extended life on our roof was really a no-brainer.
You get 17 years of added life, plus now the power to change your roof's color. Homeowners across the country are saving money, extending the life of their roof, and upgrading their curb appeal with Renew It 17 Smart Color. So why replace it when you can preserve it?
I love it. I am so proud. I think it's the best looking residence in my subdivision now.
A sibling foundation can